time for me, personally, first of all, because it's so wonderful to see all this nice humanity in a three-dimensional space. I'm so sick of seeing people talking on screens. So just to see real people who want to be together and have that, what the psychologists call synergy. You know, that way the endorphins kick up whenever you're with somebody else rather than all by yourself. So it's, you know, it's really great to see everybody here. And I will tell you, I've talked to so many people this morning whom I have never spoken with before, and each of them has interesting stories about relatives who immigrated from Germany, from Europe to South America, here, and then eventually here. So all kinds of really wonderful stories about people. And that's what our esteemed guest is going to talk about today. She's going to talk about people, about herself and her life, which someone tried to take away from her, you know. And we're all in this very morose time now with this horrible trial going on. And to think that the kind of behavior that we are so surprised by is something that was very, very ordinary in Nazi Germany. Very ordinary. And that's something which really we have to think about. And I have a few written remarks, but I wanted to say this extemporaneously because I was talking to Ruth Tootie, and which I think is a wonderful. She ought to tell us why you changed your name. But it's just it's something which is just really, really important. But what I was going to say, I'll just skip. Okay, because this is really about our speaker today. So I'm just going to read a little opening remark so you'll know how we got here, and then I'm going to turn it over. This is our fourth Krystallnacht program here at Farmington. It all started a few years ago, actually 4 years ago, with a visit from my good friends Phyllis and Cy Lappin, along with Celeste LeWitt. When the idea of a Krystallnacht program here at Farmington was first discussed, we all knew how important it was for people to understand and to never forget what happened on November 10th, 1938 in Nazi Germany and Austria. It all began in a personal way when a German diplomat, Ernst von Rath, was shot and killed by Herschel Greenspan, a distraught German-born Polish-Jewish boy living with his uncle in Paris. He shot Van Rath in protest of the expulsion of his family from Germany. He killed so the world would know how the terrible state his family was in, and specifically because of a pitiful letter he received from his sister, written at the Polish border when they were just totally without anything, starving, and it just affected him terribly. This event was the flashpoint, though, for the Nazi hate and coordinated Austrian-German attacks on all the Jewish people and their property, where 99 Jewish people were murdered that night and 30,000 arrested and put in concentration camps. 267 synagogues were destroyed and thousands of homes and businesses ransacked and taken over, stolen. This was done by the Hitler Youth, Gestapo, and the SS. Krystallnacht also, which means broken glass, Night of the Broken Glass, for those who don't know what that means, it also served as a pretext, and this is important, I inserted this so you think about this. This also served as a pretext and a means for the wholesale confiscation of firearms from the German Jews. So they took everyone's guns away. So we all think, well, you know, there's a reason why people feel strongly about certain things. These are things that must not be forgotten so that they will never happen again. And I don't want to forget Cy Lappin, my good friend, who was taken away from us 2 years ago. And Phyllis, Cy was a very special guy. I think this would take one moment and Just think about Si, I'd appreciate it. Well, now we're excited to have our wonderful speaker. I'd like you all to welcome Judy Fishman.